Headline inflation fell 0.2% in the March quarter, catching everyone by surprise. Now, if prices are falling, consumers tend to hold off on spending because they expect further declines, and that's not good for the economy. The underlying inflation rate is what the Reserve Bank is more interested in because it strips out one-off variables and is now below its 2 to 3% target band at 1.55% annually. That increases the chances of an interest rate cut, and don't investors know it? This is what happened to the Australian dollar immediately after the announcement, falling 1 US cent to 76.6 US. So why are prices falling? Well, much of it has got to do with the declining oil price. In the quarter, petrol prices fell by 10%. Fruit benefited as a result, and as we know, overseas holidays have become cheaper. Some things did rise though, like pharmaceutical products, secondary education and medical and hospital services. But with overall consumer prices falling, does that mean we're heading into a deflationary period?
My feeling is that we're probably not headed into a deflationary period. Were it not for the big fall in petrol prices and also a huge fall in fruit prices, the inflation number would have actually been positive. So I think you should see this as a bit of a one-off, but the reality is we are looking at a period of very low inflation going forward.
So Shane, what does that say about the economy?
These figures tell us that the economy is very soft. Now, sure, GDP last year grew 3%, but demand in the economy is actually very weak. At the same time, we've got very weak wages growth, so cost pressures on companies are quite low. And of course, we've got deflationary pressures globally. All of those things are flowing through to very low inflation in the economy.
And just finally, what do you think it means for interest rates?
I think the chance of a rate cut next week when the Reserve Bank meets again has gone up substantially. I was looking for a rate cut sometime this year, but there's now a good chance that that will be brought forward to next week as the Reserve Bank tries to offset this very weak inflation number.
OK, Shane Oliver there.